And welcome back to more Shantae, the No Heart Squid Challenge. Hello Sean. Yes, the plan is to finish the challenge. I am possibly thinking about doing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot as my next Let's Play, because I actually have not played it. I have not streamed it since I initially streamed it on my original channel a long time ago, so definitely looking forward to that. See how much of the game I remember, because I don't think I have played it since that time. I have to look back. I'm probably going to have to look back on that old playthrough, actually. I think it was 4 or 5 years ago. Just the story of Kakarot or the DLC? I might just do the story, because I don't have all the DLC. I'm doing alright, Isabel. How was Raw? I didn't really watch much of it. I watched Becky Lynch's segment with Lyra Valkyria and and a few other things. Man, oh man, what a wild few days it's been for WWE. Everyone begins freaking out that Alberto Del Rio might be coming back, and then WWE potentially could have signed someone that could have been very negative towards Stephanie Vakir. Apparently, the name that everyone pointed out about the situation with Stephanie Vakir, apparently that person has something to do with it. Apparently that person knows about the incident. I don't know, it's so weird. It's weird, but it's not the particular person. But I'm pretty sure you know what you mean. Pretty sure you guys know what I mean. It's pretty scary. Anyway, so I do not have all the heart squids. Well, I need to get them all if I'm going to get the good ending. Or should I show you guys what happens if you don't get them all? Oh my gosh, it's freezing! I love you too. I love you too, Isabel. Maybe I'll show you what happens if you don't get them all. Like, I'll get all of them except one, and then I'll just leave, like, one alone, and then maybe I'll show you what happens if you don't get them all. I'll take the burning sand and lava any day over this.
Let's go.
I'm sure you would, Shantae. Funny, I say that a lot myself sometimes. Sometimes whenever it's really hot in Australia, sometimes I wish it was a little bit colder, but then when it becomes extremely colder, I'm just like, man, I wish I had the hot weather again. We're kind of fickle like that. I mean, we are human after all. Damn it, come on. Great. How in the world did he even end up out? How in the world did he even get out here? That's what I want to know. Like, does he have some kind of ship that takes him out to the island? I think I've only got one DLC chapter for Kakarot, if my memory serves me right. The only DLC I think I've only got like the God of Destruction DLC. I think I've only got like the Super Saiyan God one. So when Shantae loses her magic, she becomes human. That's like the angels in Supernatural. They become human after losing their grace. How have you been enjoying the heel version of the man? I've been loving it. It's been good. I've been enjoying Becky as a heel. She's definitely been killing it this time. To me, it genuinely feels like she's actually enjoying it this time, because unlike the last time she was a heel, because again when it comes to Vince, we all know what it's like when it comes to Vince. Hey, wow, gems everywhere. I wasn't paying attention to my health. Wow, go me. Someone was not paying attention. Someone was not paying attention to how much health he was losing. Perfect.
Let's go.
Thanks. You made it. Thanks. You made my job easier. That was much better. That was much better, unlike last time. Okay. Let's do this properly this time. Jesus. Oh, Bubba Ray is always negative about everything. You know him, he's negative about everything. He never looks at the positives in anything. If I know him, he probably thinks everything is. He always looks at the negatives in everything. There we go. That's more like it. That's more like it. Oh, hey! Hold it there. Need to go save so we don't lose progress. Calm your jets there, Shantae. We know those boots are made for running, and that's just what they'll do. And one of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. But, take a chill. Here's the other one. I remember! Get out of here. He'll probably calm it. I think you mean call it. Damaged her popularity. Even though the last time she was a heel, it didn't damage her at all. Even though it didn't damage her last time. This is why I say Bubba Ray's an idiot. Oh my god, seriously? I gotta go all the way back and do like a long ass run up. Damn it! Ow, that dog did so much damage. Oh, no wonder why I died so quickly. What? Just like the IWC, Becky wins at Backlash. Lyra was buried. Becky likes Lyra, but bury her. But Becky likes Lyra, but buried her. Lyra wins. Becky's heel turn is ruined. It was dumb to turn her heel just to lose. Yeah, that sounds like the IWC. It's a no-win situation, really. It's either Becky wins the title. It's either Becky wins the title, so then her heel turn can mean something, but then people will say she buried Lyra. But if Becky loses, which, you know, she could... no. Which she could politic for. She could say, hey, I want to lose. Oh, no. She could even request to lose. Even though Becky could easily just say, hey, I want to lose. But again, it's a lose-lose situation. Because the IWC are never happy about anything. Like, you can't... It's either Becky wins to make her heel turn mean something, or else Lyra is buried. But if you have Lyra win to give her a big victory over Becky, then people are going to say Becky's heel turn is ruined because they should have had her win the title. That's just how the IWC works. And that's why I don't take them seriously. Oh! I thought she automatically jumped up. Oh well. Do 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 do. I'm kind of in the same boat. Because I don't know why I thought that was going to work, but oh well. I really thought people just complained that John Cena didn't win the Royal Rumble just because, oh, it's the IWC complaining. Because I definitely thought they would have been like, CM Punk should have won. Maybe the Cena turn changed their minds. Probably. Oh, I shouldn't be doing this. This is all for a heart, Squid. Even though I just want to friggin' get that bloody puzzle correct. Even though I managed to do that puzzle once. Because this is a no heart Squid challenge, I shouldn't be doing it. Yes, I know it's Mother's Day on Sunday, Isabel. Alrighty, righty. Jumping around everywhere and taking our space. if I had, yeah, I think I remember the DLCs I have for Kakarot is Beerus and Golden Frieza, and the only reason why I stopped doing those was because the levels were so damn high. Like I think like Golden Frieza is like level 240, I think. And I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm like, yeah, no way in hell I'm doing that, because I'm not gonna spend. But yet, like, I don't even know where the perfect place is to like grind up your levels. Like, I just mainly use the Beerus level just to try and level up my characters. Roxanne, no one can beat the Prodigy. No one is on my level. 3 and 13 is Roxanne's record. That is, I hate that so much. I hate that so much for Roxanne, man. I know she's a heel and she's supposed to lose, but come on. 3 and 13 this year. No wonder why there are people calling her a jobber. No wonder why you got people calling her a jobber, because they see her record and they're just like, oh yeah, that's definitely a jobber. That's definitely a jobber record. No wonder why you got idiots online calling her a jobber. 3 and 13 this year? Seriously. I guess 13 beat... Part 2 of the New Power Awakens has a story mode. The part 1 is just training to level up to get Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue. Yeah, I think... Yeah... Yeah, because part 2 is the Golden Frieza. So I guess you're supposed to use part 1 as a way to just grind Goku and Vegeta up to the right levels and they can get Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue. And then only then you can do the Frieza stuff. But there's a big problem. There's a part, you gotta do the part with, but you also play as Piccolo. And the other characters, where like Frieza's army comes in, like Frieza's army invades, and then like and all that. So even if you grind Piccolo, even if you grind Goku and Vegeta up, you then need to find a place to grind up Piccolo and everybody else to get them up to the like level 100 and something, just so then you could fight the Frieza soldiers. So yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of grinding involved in that game, and I can't say I'm a fan of grinding. Which is kind of why I like some of the newer Pokemon games, because at least they actually at least level up all your Pokemon. Some of the older Pokemon games can be a bit annoying, especially when it comes to grinding. You're working for the Techno Baron? I've got glasses. You also get items called Awakening Water that help you level up faster. Yeah, I guess. That just requires you getting them. It also requires you a lot of time and effort to get them, I guess. You said I looked super smart. Someone finally appreciates me. Oh yeah, we're 1,000. Supposed to go to Ammo Baron. What's it do? You're my friend. You always have been. She's like, I don't want to give it. Trunks DLC, Bardock DLC, and World Tournament with Junior Piccolo have low levels. End of Z is like into the hundreds. If I had the money, I would have gotten some of the DLCs that have low levels, but... Oh, jeez. Wait, I can just... Pirate Flare.
Pirate flare activated.
Man, oh man, I appreciate those Pirate Flares. Thanks, Abner. Dun 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 dun. Oh wow! I went right through it. I went right through that heart squid. I thought I was gonna accidentally grab it. Would you say Daima has ruined Dragon Ball? I wouldn't say it's ruined it, but I think there's definitely problems with it. I just hate that people... I just don't like that people accept it. Like, they accept it as... Yes, this is canon. Like... To me, it feels like people more say that because they hate Dragon Ball Super. What are my thoughts on 2K25 having service issues? I still can't even get in. I'm still waiting for mine to install. Honestly, I'm not... At this point, I'm not even surprised. I truly think... I'm not even surprised at that, honestly. Oh, wow. Really? Remember everyone, Beerus could appear in season 2 of Daima. Then he won't be non-canon, right? It's probably because the island it's probably because of the island. It really wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't be surprising if I think creating the island was a mistake. Even though the PS4 does not have it, I still think creating the island was a mistake. I still think it was a mistake, even if... I still think it's a mistake. 2K wanted to try something different, and I think it's backfiring heavily. Not a lot of people are happy with the island. Not a lot of people are happy with it, you know? So I genuinely think people did not want it. I genuinely think people don't like it. Alright, now we can give the targeting module. Like, yes, I am grateful that the PS4 doesn't have it, but even then, it's still, I still think it was a bad move to add something that I don't think fans really wanted. Can I have it? Yoink! Ha! I'll grab it faster next time. Do it again. The targeting module. Can I have it? Yoink! Ha! I'll grab it faster next time. Do it again. Yoink! if you do it enough times, you get a trophy, which I already have got the trophy. But yeah, if you do it enough times, you get a trophy. Here, take your stupid targeting module. Are you gonna take yours back and get a refund and buy it off the store, or buy a new one? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Honestly, like, I can't believe I sold half of my games. I feel bad for selling half of my games just to try and get just to you know, just to help buy it, and only for it to end, just have a difficult time installing. I truly believe I still stand by my correction that I think I definitely should have got it on the PS5 instead, but whatever. We're all set. Yeah, alright, Isabel. Thanks, girly. Glad you finally decided to join the winning team. Look, I even drew up my own fan art of how your Ammo Town outfit would look. That's small. But first, I've got other business to take care of. Let's run down the checklist. Power at maximum. Aye, aye, sir. Firing station. Finger on the trigger. And you're sure the targeting module is installed properly? She's up to code. It ain't gonna miss. Meaning it's going to hit the target. Tom said Becky should embrace the Becky Hogan stuff as a heel. Honestly, I agree. I honestly agree. Mercedes has. Mercedes has. I think Becky should embrace it. You know, fans call her a Hogan, so she should full on embrace it and be like, you want to call me a Hogan? Well then I'll bloody be a Hogan. I will win every match and I won't put anyone over. I definitely think she should embrace it. Mercedes has. Look at Mercedes. She's got 4 bloody belts. She's got 4 belts. I think Becky absolutely should embrace it. Let me know if you can come over. I'll ask Mum. Absolutely, she's locked on the palace. Wait, stop! You can't do this. There are people in that palace. You're not gonna defend those. If any survive, I'll give them new jobs. I'll give them new jobs right here. So, Shantae, weren't they gonna try and chop your hair off? Weren't the people at the palace also at one point threatening to chop your hair off? Yeah, and because Mercedes has 4 belts, everyone thinks she has creative control and refuses to lose to people. So I think Becky should do that too. Firing palace disruptor cannon. Becky should do the same thing. She should win the IC title, then beat Io for the women's world title, form an alliance with someone, and then win the tag team titles, and then we can call her 3 belts Becky, That'll get her booed. That'll get her booed. If she just goes around beating everyone. the targeting module missed. Like how Mallow always misses. Report. Shot fired successfully, sir. But the incorrect target was destroyed. What? Both Sean Ross Sapp and Tom have both said Mercedes doesn't have creative control in her contract. Only morons like JD buy into that shit. But since JD is a Dave Meltzer guy, I'm pretty sure he buys into the story that Dave Meltzer made about Gigi Dolan and Cora Jade being lazy, and that's why they got released. Knowing JD, it would not surprise me if he actually believes that Dave Meltzer story, since he tends to believe a lot of shit that Dave Meltzer says. What? We fired over Sequinland Palace and blew a hole right through Frostbite Island. Who's responsible for this nightmare? Targeting modules hooked up right as rain. Then how? Problems right here. That right there's the main circle panel. She's installed backwards and upside down and inside out. Must have been whoever engineered the thing. How long until we can fire again? Gonna need to get a new module. Blast! Someone find the Techno Baron. I'm not telling him. Cora has an attitude, huh? Yet you have a scammer employed still, and you require a company that has someone that Stephanie can't be around. Cora has an attitude. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, seriously, what kind of retarded thing to say? I know, right? What a retarded thing to say. You're signing someone that Stephanie can't be around, and yet Logan Paul, who has history of scamming people. And how do I know that? For some of you may be wondering, how in the world do I know Logan Paul scams people? Well, there was this YouTuber I watched, and he talked about how Logan Paul scammed people for money. And he showed a lot of evidence, and he showed a bunch of evidence to support what he was doing. But clearly WWE don't care about that. But clearly WWE don't care that Logan Paul's a scammer. And yet they want to give him and Travis Scott more money. Yeah, let's release Cora Jade, Dakota Kai, Gigi Dolan, and all these other amazingly talented people outside of Shayna Baszler, and we'll give all that money, and we'll give all of it to Logan Paul and Travis Scott. Perfect logic. And Logan Paul wonders why people don't like him. You wanna know why people don't like you, Logan Paul? Because you're a prick. You scam people for money. You got banned in Japan for doing a YouTube video on a dead guy. And you wonder why people don't like you, bro? I just want people to like me. Well, maybe be a frickin' better person. You want people to like you? Be a better person then. Idiot. I knew Dakota was going to be injured because of her injuries. That's not a surprise. Katana and Kaden couldn't get over on the main roster? Well, how could have they gotten over when you gave them nothing to do? But Patrick, Triple H gave them the tag team titles. They dethroned Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Yeah, but how long did their title reign last? They were transitional champions just so Asuka and Kairi could beat them. In my opinion, Katana and Kaden would have gotten over if they didn't lose the title so bloody quickly. If they backed them when they made them champions and had them successfully defend their titles against people like Asuka and Kairi and other teams within the division, I can almost guarantee you the fans would have gotten behind them. But sure. Oh man, I friggin' knew that was coming too. I friggin' knew that was gonna happen too, and I friggin' knew that was gonna happen too. And Gigi didn't have any support after Mandy Rose got canned? Well, gee, I wonder why. I wonder why. It's almost like Mandy Rose was the reason why she became a star in the first place. Was I surprised they released Braun Strowman? Not really. To be honest, I wasn't really all that surprised. I felt like I felt he was getting a lot older. To me, he was getting old. His knees were giving out on him. Like he could barely walk. Like, and he had a lot of injuries. He had a lot of injuries, and the guy could barely walk as well. So it kind of felt like he had to go. Yes, I do appreciate him for elevating Bronson Reed. Honestly, I wasn't surprised they let go of Cora. I had a feeling, honestly, Sean, I had a feeling Cora was going to get released, considering how much they didn't use her, and apparently she had a bad attitude. It was kind of a given she was going to get let go. Even though I don't agree with that bad attitude. I mean the fact that she was given, the fact that she pitched ideas to the company and they didn't listen to her ideas, I kind of understand why she eventually probably grew a bad attitude. As what Karrion Kross said, being a good soldier gets your times cut. Being a good soldier leads to your release. You can pitch them ideas, but they won't take your ideas. That is all the stuff that Karrion Kross mentioned. And that what happens to those that are good soldiers. And what a coincidence, all of that happened. Cora's last match was at Stand and Deliver on the pre-show. Yeah, what a way to go, right? What a way to go. Having your best friend turn... They should have done that. They should have done that a whole lot different, if I'm being honest. If they knew Cora was going to get let go, this is what they should have done. Cora and Roxanne are the last two teams left. They're the last two teams left against the eventual winners, who were, I think it was Gigi and Tatum. Yeah, I think it was Gigi and Tatum. They ended up winning. You have Cora get pinned. You have Cora get pinned, and then you have Roxanne attack Cora after the match, riding her out of the company. That would have been better than the garbage they did. That would have been a whole lot better than the garbage they ended up doing. I also find it weird that Cora Jade said that she's praising HBK, because I saw this on Instagram. She said when she came into the WWE as a babyface, well, all those people you mentioned have all become stars. All those people ended up becoming stars. And they showed loyalty. I find it weird Cora mentioned about... I find it weird that Cora said that her bosses treated her poorly by body shaming her, which is bad, yes, which is bad. But then on Instagram, she said something about that she praised Shawn Michaels. Because she said something along the lines of like, oh, I debuted as a babyface. And she's like, oh, I made my debut as a babyface. And Shawn Michaels, you know... And she said something like Shawn Michaels taught her a lot of stuff on how to be a good babyface. And she called him a genius. Okay then, Mr. Oh, fuck. Alright then, Mr. HBK. If you... Ah! If you're such a... Shit. I'm dead. Damn it, I got trapped in the corner. Damn, that's the first time I've ever died to that boss. Oh, that's a lot of progress I lost. Wow, that's a lot of progress I lost. Hopefully none. Yeah, no, there's definitely gonna be people released next year. Probably great. I'm probably banking on Grayson Waller, because I could see him probably eventually leaving. Also, Grayson Waller said that he doesn't care about little kids, while Austin Theory does. Okay, Grayson. If you don't care about kids, then why are you doing all that Make-A-Wish stuff? Why are you going to hospitals and treating to younger kids? Why are you making other kids feel better? If you don't care about kids, then why are you, you know, making wishes for young kids? I know he's just in character. I know he's in character. I know he was being in character, but I find that a bit weird for him to say. If he doesn't care about all that stuff, then maybe if he doesn't care for kids, then maybe he should be like, nah, man. I love how he tricked Austin into facing Sheamus. Yeah, great to see Sheamus back finally. Oh my god. I'm trying to avoid taking damage. There we go. I guarantee you we're probably going to get Austin Theory versus Grayson Waller in Australia. Oh, and they're going to try and make Waller, and I bet ya they're going to make Theory the good guy in that match. This is just going horribly. Okay, this boss fight absolutely sucks when you don't have a lot of hearts. This boss fight absolutely sucks when you don't have a lot of hearts. Absolutely sucks. Oh, yes. There we go. They kept Shayna around just so then Ronda could come back, but yet they're still interested in bringing Ronda back. I watched Tom's video. He still said WWE are still trying to reach out to her, even though they just let Shayna Baszler go. They still want her. They still want Ronda Rousey. Doesn't matter if Shayna Baszler's there or not. If Shayna was the only reason they kept... If Shayna was the only reason they were trying to get in contact with Ronda, you would think then they would be like, well, alright, you don't want to come back? Well, then we're never going to contact you again. Then by that logic, she should never be contacted again. But I guarantee you she'll still get contacted even with Shayna Baszler gone. Sorry I'm late, been busy with Risky Revolution stuff. What stuff about Risky's Revolution? What stuff about Risky's Revolution? I really hope they have a release date for it soon. I hope they're planning on releasing that eventually, because I definitely would want to play it. All right, so we're coming up to the end of the game now. We're coming up to the end of the game now. Limited game runs have sent out the Game Boy carts for the game, so it's out early for GBA. Oh, cool. I wonder when its official release date will be. Because I'll definitely purchase it on the PS4 and then do a stream of it. I am ready to shove off. Actually, no, I'm not ready to shove off yet. Gotta get the rest of the cackle bats. Gotta get the rest of the cackle the battles. Funny the name of these bats funny the name of these bats is a name of a Donkey Kong Country 2 character, because there's an enemy in Donkey Kong Country 2 called a cackle. Did you know that Risky's Revolution was originally going to have Ranch work exactly like GOW? He was in Half Genie Hero. Well, they changed that in this new version. I did not know Ranch was gonna work. What do you mean Ranch was gonna like fly you around like in Half Genie Hero? Well, like the bird was gonna fly you around in Revolution. Okay, so that's all the... all of those. Got all... Actually, no, I need one more of those. Ugh, I need all of those, one of those, all of those, all of those. So... oh! I did not know there was a hole there. Well, that made things easier. Oof. I really don't want any spoilers, especially if I'm gonna play it. But yeah, I don't really want any spoilers. Yes, he was going to grow big and fly us around. They reused that for Half Genie Hero, but since Risky's Revolution is coming out, this will create a problem in the timeline. But way forward, thought ahead. I'm sure they will think of something. But the difference between Shantae and the angels in Supernova is the angels need a vessel to be on Earth. Also, did you read my comment recently? About Raquel? Yeah, I did see that comment. Yeah, Raquel didn't have the tag team titles. Yeah, I saw that. It's not really a spoiler. It has no impact to the story since it's gameplay mechanics. If you want, I could tell you the solution way forward came up with. Oh yeah, you can tell me that. Dodo believes they have enough teams for a women's tag team division, so they won't get rid of the tag team titles. What teams? Exactly. What teams? Like, what other teams do you have left? Other than Zarya and Sol Ruka. Yeah. That's the only team I can think of right now. Like, that's the only other team I can think of. Like, unless they're trying to say, oh, we'll use the TNA tag teams. Ah, you piece of shit. Unless they're trying to say, oh, we'll use some of the TNA teams. Ugh. Zarya and Sol, Secret Service, Natalia and Maxine. Oh yeah, and I guess Oscar and Kyrie, if you want to count them as well. So there's still a big bird that flies us around, but now it's Wrench's mum named Hatchet, who come to visit Sky and see how she's been taking care of her child, Wrench. Wrench is now perched on Sky's shoulder. Huh. I mean, I think we see Wrench on Sky's shoulder in some of the render arts. I think we see her on. I think we see Runch on Sky's shoulder in some of the render arts. Like in Seven Sirens and that. A simple but effective solution. Yeah, it is. Those are teams I can think of. But I guess we've also got Roxanne and Julia. I guess we've also got them too. To be honest, I'm not really a fan. Like, the Roxanne Julia tag team has potential, but I can't sit here and tell you, oh, I really wanted Julia in the tag team division. I don't think Julia should I truly think Julia is above the tag team division. Ah, no you don't! I turned away for a few seconds just to read the comment and that guy came out of nowhere, you piece of shit. At least I didn't die. I would have gotten pretty upset. I think Sky is hot. Same with Shantae. Yeah, I think Sky can be quite attractive. I mean, obviously Shantae is a very attractive. Obviously Shantae is super attractive. How could you not say that otherwise? Sky's character in Risky's Revolution is actually pretty good. Oh wow, she's not a... So she doesn't come off unlikable in that game? That's actually quite surprising. I would be surprised too if someone told me, oh, Sky actually isn't a bad character. She's actually not an annoying little bitch. Cause that's what Sky comes off like sometimes. She comes off like a very bratty character sometimes. glad she's doing something more than just tanning for a change. Nice that she's actually going to play a role in the game, unlike just sitting around tanning all day, you know? Oh, I'm still missing one. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think I know that last one. I'm not looking forward to the not looking forward to... No, she's not rude. She's only a little bit iffy with Rotty, but that's fine since they're like that. And this is also the first time they meet. Man, the loud boos Julia gets. I know, it's great that Julia is getting a reaction. But yeah, I can't say I'm thrilled that Julia like is in the tag team division. Can't say I'm thrilled about that. I won't say what happens, but when Roddy meets Sky and Bolo for the first time, it's really funny. Oh yeah, because that would be the game where they would technically meet for the first time. Oh, trust me, I actually do like the dialogue in these games sometimes. I do think one of my favorite things about the Shantae series is definitely the dialogue. Die! I was... God, I hate this area. One of my least favorite places to go is this little area right here. But of course, I have to come back here just to get these stupid cackle bats. Should have got them when I was here the first time, but oh well. Can't remember everything, unfortunately. I agree, Julia's above the tag team division. Yes, it gets her on TV, but still could have been Cora and Roxanne. But no, they had to get rid of Cora. I agree, it should have been Cora and Roxanne. But apparently, she had a bad attitude. We don't want girls with bad attitudes. We don't want wrestlers with bad attitudes. CM Punk. But we'll re-sign a guy who bashed us for 10 constant years. But we'll bring back a guy who constantly bashed us for 10 years. Make it make sense, WWE. Also, I fear Kairi Sane's probably gonna go next. I don't really want to... I really hate saying that, but if what Tom said is true about Kairi, she probably might be next. I don't want her to, but... Although it's odd the monkey isn't the first transformation you unlock. Wow! That is actually surprising. That is actually surprising to hear. Because you always get the monkey first. You always get the monkey first. It actually surprises me that you don't get the monkey first. Oh, where is the other one? I'm actually surprised. It's the second one you unlock. Ah, I see. That is actually oh, you piece of shit! You literally jumped, you piece of shit. You piece of shit. And yes, I know I should be using my potions, but I would rather save them. I'd rather save them for the friggin' Pirate Master, so... You've got potions, use them. No, I'd rather save them for the frickin' Pirate Master. I'd rather save them for the final boss fight. Oh yeah, friggin' screw those enemies in the first game. Oh, I'm on the same boat as you. I could not stand them in the first game. I'm glad they changed them, but I'm glad they changed them in the later games, cause my god, they were annoying. Their attack would home on you. Their attack would just follow you. It's like a homing missile. It's like a homing missile. It just follows you. God, I hated them. I was fighting for my life. Same. Thanks. I never like enemies that have homing attacks, because when you're trying to get away from them, they harass you. Well, I had to use one, otherwise I probably would have died here. I probably would have died here, so that's whatever. Save, so I don't have to... I hate the Rat King in Last of Us. F that boss. There's always something. There is always something that annoys you in a video game. A lot of these enemies I don't like either, because they're so annoying. Oh, you son of a bitch! Oh yeah, last thing I'll give you to know ahead of time into Risky's Revolution is that the game is split. The game is split into chapters, which is a first for this series. Split into chapters. I thought all the Shantae games were like that. Oh my god! I hate these godforsaken enemies! Oh, I hate them! This is... I have never been so frustrated in my life. Seriously. Go to hell with these guys! Constantly spamming them. Come on, way forward. No more of these enemies, please. They're so annoying. But that means they're doing their job, Patrick. They're supposed to annoy the player. They're doing their job. God. That's what they're supposed to do. Do you know that Picasso gets angry at Mario Party? Yeah, I know he gets angry at that. Full-on chapters. Like after you finish chapter 1, chapter 2 loads in with a whole title card and a name. Every chapter has a name. Oh, I know what you mean now. Oh, I know what you mean now. So it's like a Mario game. Like it has like a level name. It's like a Mario game. And it reminds me of some of the Mario games, like Paper Mario, for example. Like they'll have like a chapter name. Because I remember playing Paper Mario. Because I remember playing Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, and they have like chapter names. So it's sort of like that, I guess. Every video game has that one enemy that screws you so hard. Yeah, I know what you mean. God. Screw off. If there was a Shantae game that was just based on Risky, like her origins, would you play it? Yeah, I would. Yeah, somewhat like Paper Mario, but you'll see when you play. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Like level 1, like chapter 1 risky attacks or something like that, or chapter 2 meet hatchet, something like that. I actually finally played a Shantae game like 2 days ago. Why I hate the Rat King is because he killed me so easily many times. He takes a lot of ammo to kill. Okay, so it's funny. I remember seeing because I follow Picaspri on Blue Sky. Yeah, he actually has a Blue Sky account. He showed a clip. He showed a clip of him playing Mario Party, and he showed a clip of like one of the mini games, and the computer players were not grabbing the chest, like they were like going everywhere else on the map, but not the place they're supposed to go. I really want the next Shantae game to be like where you play as everybody. Like you switch between Shantae, Sky, Bolo, Rottitops. I guess Seven Sirens and Pirate's Curse kind of already count as Shantae and Risky working together. But I think I'm more leaning towards actually like having a game where you actually play as them both. Like, not just they temporarily team up and you're just playing as Shantae, like in this game. Like Shantae and Risky actually teaming up. Like you switching between two of them. Like you playing as them both. No, that wasn't him. That wasn't him. His name that. I wouldn't quite count Seven Sirens as teaming up, but yeah, I didn't think so. But yeah, like not like this game. Like yeah, they're teaming up in this game, but it's not like you can switch between Shantae and Risky Boots. Like I want a game where they actually legitimately team up together to take out a bad guy. And when I mean team up, I literally mean playing as Risky Boots as well. No, that was Burkle. No, that was Burkle that did that. Isn't there one where you play as Sky and Bolo and Rottitops? Yeah, that was a DLC for Half Genie Hero called Friends to the End. But I more mean playing as all four of them. Like those three plus Shantae. Like a four-player team up, kind of kind of like new Super Mario Bros. Like on the Wii and all that stuff. Like think of the new Super Mario Bros. Games where you play as Mario, Luigi, and 2 Toads. Like that. Think of like a game like that. Like imagine a 4-player Shantae game. Imagine like a 4-player Shantae game where player 1 is Shantae, player 2 can be Sky, player 3 can be Bolo, and player 4 can be Roddy Tops, something like that. I would love to have a Shantae game where you get all like Sonic Adventures, where it's one story but you can experience it as everyone. I think that would be cool. I never really played a lot of Sonic games. Never really got into Sonic. I think I only remember playing one Sonic game. Go away. I think I only remember playing one Sonic game on the DS. I think that's the only. I think that's the only one I remember playing. I guess Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, I guess, technically counts as a Sonic game because you're playing as Sonic and Mario. Yeah, a risky origin game so we could see what she was like before she became a pirate, and explain how she turned purple. If they make Shantae games where you can choose who to play as, you bet I'll be sticking with Roddy. She didn't lose her soul. She's very much still alive. She's not exactly dead. The dark magic clearly turned her purple. Like what? Like I think the better wording would have been, oh, how did she get exposed to dark magic? Like, how did she get exposed to dark magic? I think should be the word you're looking for, Sean. Oh, this bit's the worst. This bit's the worst thing to try and do. Okay, there we go. I remember trying to do this in probably one of the most ridiculous ways that I knew it wasn't gonna work. I'll explain what I tried to do. This is what I tried to do the first time I played this game. This is what I tried to do the first time to get up to this ledge. This is what I tried to do to get up to that ledge the first time. When I picked this up for the first time, this is what I tried to do to get on that ledge. No joke, this is what I tried to do. That's what I tried to do. I tried to use the blade and then the cannon to jump me up, which obviously didn't work. Yeah, that's what I tried to do the first time I played this, which... really bad. That was not smart at all. I think I didn't have the cannon at the time. I just thought like the blade would have given me like an extra boost. Oh, that reminds me. Did you know that originally Risky was going to be an undead zombie pirate? According to Hypno Baron in Pirate's Quest, Risky Boots despised looking human is a creature possessed of dark magic. So I wonder if that's a fan theory. Oh yeah, I hadn't played Pirate's Quest, so I wouldn't really know what a lot of the characters would actually say about Risky. Yeah, I don't think... yeah, I don't think Hypno Baron's really all that important to the story. He's not like one of those characters that'll... That changes... That adds extra... That adds something to the story. Like what Ammo Baron does. I think the only... villains that add stuff to the story... Ammo Baron and Squid Baron. They're the only ones that really add stuff to the story. All the extra baddies are just... all the other characters, they're just extra bodies, I guess you could really call them. Yeah, Risky was originally going to be a zombie pirate, but eventually they weren't sure about the zombie bits, so they split her into a pirate and zombie. Her being a zombie pirate would have been weird. I think Risky being the zombie instead of Roddy Tops would have been kind of weird. The pirate half evolved into what Risky is today, and the zombie half evolved into Roddy Tops. Congratulations, your Risky Boots your Risky Boots evolved into Roddy Tops. Sorry, I had to make a Pokemon reference there. Congratulations, your zombified Risky evolved into Roddy Tops. What would be the method to evolve? What would be its method to evolve it? What would be the method to evolve that Risky into Roddy Tops? Level up, a stone. Okay. Well, if zombie Risky stuck, it wouldn't have been weird because Roddy wouldn't exist. So I'm glad they changed their minds because I can't imagine the series without Roddy. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you kind of. Great. You kind of appreciate what you have. You kind of appreciate the things you have, and then when you hear like, oh, this is what was gonna happen earlier, like, oh, this was the original prototype, this is what we were gonna be doing earlier, so it makes you go, yeah, okay, like that sounds interesting, but I'm glad they changed it to how it is now, and then you kind of and then you end up appreciating what you have now. I am so glad these boots make me invulnerable. I am so glad these boots make me invulnerable, because man, oh man, I'd be dead already. Because man, I would be dead already if it wasn't for those boots. What kind of group is Monkey Dory, Fed's Deputy, and Okie Dokie? They're called the Loyal Three. They're in the Scarlet and Violet DLC. Like, also, Shantae's original hair color wasn't a good pick, so I'm glad they settled with purple. They were originally gonna make her hair brown. A brownette Shantae. Might have been attractive. That might have been attractive. I don't mind girls with brown hair, but yeah, purple's fine. But yeah, purple's good. Rotty Tops could have existed as a human. True, but what about Abner and Powie? Like, they're zombies as well. Like, we've never seen a human form of them. Like, we've never seen human forms of Abner and Powie. Despite they're also zombies. Okay, so before we... Alright, whatever this last one is, I will leave that one alone, and I will show you the quote-unquote bad ending. The only reason we have human Roddy is because of zombie Roddy, so without the zombie we wouldn't have the human form. That is also true, actually. Okay. Alright, so I'll leave that one. I'll leave that one cackle bat alone, and we'll go through the game, and I'll show you guys what happens if you don't get them all. And then I'll come back and do it again with the last cackle bat. Oh, there he is. And he's taking risky. You need the cackle bat so the pirate master doesn't take your weapons. Oh, that reminds me. Roddy's brothers were originally going to be her evil zombie gargoyle hybrid henchmen. That's actually why Powie still has wings in the games. Oh, right. So they were going to be evil. So they were actually going to be evil. You need the cackle bat so the pirate master doesn't take your weapons. He actually does take my weapons if I get them all. Remember? Also, the blue gem on Shantae's headpiece was originally red. Volstein powered Otanic Temper Tug Mark II. Looks like it's just you and me now. She puts on the pirate gear. Let's see if I've got what it takes to be a pirate. Avesti, wet dogs, it's time to scrub the plank. Heave ho. Moist the main snail. Kneel the port bubbler. Ahoy, captain! Brown hair Shantae sounds nice, but if you find the concept art, it looks jarring. Yeah, I mean, brunette hair Shantae does sound nice, but I don't think it would have hit as well. I think that's the word I'm looking for. It just probably wouldn't have had a strong connection. Where the hell did everyone go? Like, the whole city was crawling with people, and then, like, Ammo Baron and everyone just runs to the hills. Where the hell did everyone go? Where the hell did everyone even go? Have you played Tomb Raider games? I'm sure you've heard of the Uncharted is like those games of Indiana Jones. Oh, and Sky's original name was Twitch. They later reused that name for Twitch we have now. That's funny. The girl that's with Ammo Baron was not originally going to be called Twitch. I have heard of Tomb Raider, but I've never played it. No. And apparently Sky has the original design that resembles and was reused for Vinegar, but I can't quite remember if that exactly correctly. You know, it's good to have you know Mayo Man, it's good to have you here, because I have definitely learned a lot more about the Shantae series ever since you've came into these streams. I didn't know much about the Shantae series at all, and I only just learned what I learned along the way playing the games. So I definitely appreciate you. Damn it! Yes, it's good to have someone knowledgeable around. Ah! Whoops. Ah! Have Mimic be the mayor of Scattletown. That way Shantae can never be fired. Yeah, yeah, true. Oh, come on. Man. Man, this bit's annoying. Man, this bit's annoying. Wow, okay, screw you, I guess. Screw me, I guess, screw me for rushing, I guess. Screw me for rushing, I guess. Well, I'm pretty much going to die at this point, so... might as well go down swinging. Go down like a true hero would. Oh, of course! What? I thought I had to go down. Damn it. And of course, now I can't do it. That's typical. That's so darn typical. Gotta love when that happens, when you do something the first time and then you can't do it again. There we go. That's what I was thinking of. And it's funny, I've never played a Shantae game until recently, and I know so much about the franchise. That is funny. That's like me being very knowledgeable about Pokemon, but I never play Pokemon. Oh, you son of a bitch. Damn it. Don't jump. Oh, that's a bit. Yeah, that is frustrating. Ugh. No matter how many times I do these, I can never do these perfectly in one try. No matter how many times I try these over and over and over. No matter how many times I do these, I can never do these perfectly in one try. There we go. And of course I succeed when I was down to 1 hit point. 1 health hype, I suppose. Funny how that works. Damn it! Damn it! I tried to graze the corner, but it was not going to happen. Oh well. That's the part of the challenge of this. I will say this challenge has actually been good. I don't think this challenge has been bullshit. I don't think this challenge has been bullshit, unlike the one I did in Seven Sirens with the hula costume. I generally actually do enjoy this challenge. I do think this is actually a reasonably good, difficult challenge. I actually do think this is actually a really good challenge. And it has a good difficulty to it. So I actually don't hate this as much as much of the other challenges I've tried in the past. Oh, wow, okay. How did I save myself? I have no idea. Shantae's very floaty in this game, and I appreciate it. She's very floaty in this game, and I actually appreciate it. Unlike in the other games, she's not as floaty. For those that don't know what floaty means like she's got a nice jump and you can actually kind of, you know, redirect yourself to almost fix the mistake you made. So yeah, I think she's very floaty. That is annoying when it happens. Luckily, it doesn't happen. I hate how things get retconned in series or video games. That is annoying when it happens. Luckily, it hasn't happened. It hasn't happened in Shantae yet. Yeah, yet. It hasn't happened yet. If we get more Shantae games, we're definitely going to get retcons at some point. Of course you did. If you're wondering, I'd say the top 4 series of franchise I have an expert of knowledge in is Shantae, Sonic, FNAF, and Transformers. Oh, come on! God, I hate... Like, these freaking things are also in Mario. These things are also in freaking Mario. Like, these things look like the things in Mario. Like, these stabby things remind me of the bloody castle levels in Mario, because Jesus Christ. Oh, add Mario to that list. I thought floaty was a slang word in Australia. I figured that's what you would have thought. I figured that's what you thought. If you don't mind me asking, what is FNAF? That's Five Nights at Freddy's. That's Five Nights at Freddy's. Never played any of them. I have seen a lot of Let's Players play them, though. It's not exactly a franchise I would, I'd look into. It's all about jump scares. It's all about scaring people. It's like a horror game. I've never really been much of a horror franchise kind of guy. Remember, they did a movie about it not too long ago. Oh, what am I doing? And Freddy Fazbear and Bonnie and Chica. Okay. Damn it. I was doing so good. Though I've played the game so much at this point where the jump scares don't affect me anymore, and base security breach has never been scary. I wish they'd continue with the Transformers movies. Last night was the last one, and we found out that the Earth was a unicorn. Who was a big threat to the universe. I can't remember the name of the Transformers movie, but I remember watching one live action one. Can't remember the name of it. The only thing I remember about it was the main character, oh bloody hell, had Bumblebee as his car. As like his little, as his car. and it was building up to, and he had a crush, and he had a crush on a girl, and he couldn't say the words "I love you" to her. John Cena is in a movie based on Bumblebee. I think it's number 2. I personally don't remember. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, wow. That was close. I think that's the first one. Well, Michael Bay didn't want to do those movies. Hey! Headphones! Friggin' headphones decided to slide off my head as I was trying to read Thanks for that. Well, Michael Bay didn't want to do those movies anymore, and TLK bombed at the box office. That would be understandable, I guess. To me, if a franchise ain't doing well, if a franchise ain't doing well, why keep making movies? Why keep making more? Alright, we've made it! That second attempt was real good. I give it a 7. Now let's just finish the job. Also, the actors don't like the script. A movie cannot happen also. Yeah. Pirate Master, source of Sir Quinlan. Ow! Oh shit, this guy can two-shot me. I have now realized this guy can shot me. Wow! Actually no, he one-shots me actually. Holy shit. Actually, this frickin' guy can one-shot me. That was a bad spot. Oh shit. Oh! Bugger. When I continued playing Shantae, I got to the race with Roddy. I've heard horror stories about the race, so I'm a little nervous to do about it. I actually did it in my first try. Not trying to brag or anything, but not trying to brag. But yeah, I did hear that apparently if you lose, Rotty Tops tries to eat her, I guess? I think that's supposed to be the case. I think that's supposed to be the point. Because I think Roddy Top says like, oh, if I lose, I eat your brain or something. Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ, this guy's attack can just one-shot you. Oh! Bad spot to be in! Jeez! Ow! Spawn right on top of me, why don't you, Pirate Master? Oh, wow. Wow, this boss fight actually sucks of 2 HP, but hey. But hey, this is the challenge of it. The only major challenge I've done in a video game is that I can remember is beating Mario Odyssey without jumping, which I successfully completed. There's a lot of Mario challenges you can do that are actually pretty easy. A lot of the Mario challenges I see nowadays is beating Mario without collecting any coins. That's like the main one I always see around with Mario. Oh, that's a little bit cheap. Wow, that was super cheap, bro. Wow, that was actually really damn cheap. The skull just swung me right into him. Wow, that was super cheap. Thanks for that game. Thanks to that one game. Really appreciate that one. Alright. Stand back a little bit. Try standing. Maybe not. Try to get too close to the edge. Yeah. Wow. Rude. Okay. Don't get greedy. One thing you should never do is get greedy. Ugh. Hey! Yeah, I got a trophy. Oh, that sucks. Is that all you got? For a genie kid, you shouldn't pack much of a punch. Haha. In fact, you'd be nothing without my weapons. I'm gonna take those. Given some time, they might start to grow on ya. Haha. My conquest for these lands will be swift like a raging storm. The time has come to spread my evil. Oh right, you keep the weapons in the bad ending. He doesn't take them. See, this is the ending I should have gone with in my pirate mode challenge. Get off me, of course. We all know that the pirate master took his face back from Risky, who was using it as a bra pretty much. So the pirate master technically swiped her down, if you think about it. Yeah. Pretty much just swiped her face off. I couldn't beat him. Forget it, you did the best you could. But I failed. You saved my neck. Not sure I would have done the same for you. I couldn't possibly desert my captain. I refused to be in your debt for even a second. Give me those weapons. But he said, we had a deal, hand them over. Okay. It's true, they're cursed. And with time, their evil will consume me completely. But before that happens, I'm going to use them to take down the Pirate Master for good. We'll see who has the last laugh. So long. Yep, so this ending basically just so the bad ending Risky stays cursed and Shantae is human. Can't believe Risky pretty much dies in the bad ending. Yeah, Risky pretty much dies. Don't go. Yep, Shantae pretty much stays human because she doesn't get her magic back. It's going to be alright. She'll have to discover her own path. Oh, Uncle. Ren said you were in danger. We came as quickly as we could. Well, clearly not quick enough, Sky. Is everything okay? Where's Risky? And Shantae doesn't get her magic back. Yeah, she pretty much stays human. Doesn't get her magic back. She's gone. Come on, let's get home. Let's get you home. Doesn't the curse turn her into a Tinkerbat? You mean a Cacklebat? Bolo didn't mention anything about being punched in the head in this ending. He mentions it in the good ending. Would you look at that? The bad weather cleared up. Shantae saves the day again. Yeah, and you did it without having your magic. I guess you're right. Well, I'm off. I've got lots of work to do, and I can't wait to get started. That storm really did a number on this place. Good luck fixing the mayor's patio chair. The mayor's restraint is the other way. That boy. So this Pirate Master fellow was Risky's old boss. Yep. Risky thinks he used my magic to return somehow. Do you believe her? It could all have been a trick to get her weapons and her captain back, you know. Nah. I think she was telling the truth. And that my magic is still out there, just waiting to be found. I just wish I could have been able to help break her curse, that's all. Not a Tinkerbat, but rather a Cacklebat, but it's unknown if Risky would have turned into one, but something happens to her, she pretty much dies. Yep, pretty much. The Pirate Master's still alive. The Pirate Master stays alive, he's pretty much still alive. Risky pretty much dies. Shantae's still a human, so... You'll have your chance. I'm going to fetch Bolo. We'll talk again later. Things are finally starting to get back to normal. Uncle, I'm really sorry for running off with Risky with not telling you. She doesn't physically die. Risky mentally dies. True. You're a handful, young woman. But you gave Risky Boots a chance. Not most folks never would. You may never become a genie like your mother, but you're becoming more like her in ways that are far more important. She'll see it herself one day, when you finally meet her. Do you really think so? Absolutely! Until that day, we must keep on trying to make it better tomorrow. Yeah, they keep teasing and hinting the fact that she's gonna eventually meet her mother. So there you go. That is the quote-unquote bad ending to the game. I'm pretty sure all the images stay the same. They don't really change all that much. Because she appears in the good ending. Yeah, because she appears in the good ending. That's actually weird. 19 of 20. The guy's like, oh, you missed one. Yeah, that was on purpose. I find that weird. She doesn't appear in the bad ending. no! Now let's go get that cackle bat. Now let's go get that cackle bat I purposely ignored. Yeah, this should have been the ending I should have gotten in my challenge where I was trying to beat this game with just Risky's weapons. Oh no! I did not mean to grab that. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen eventually. Actually, it'd be better if I just did this.
Shantae and the Pirate's Curse.
You missed one cacklebat. That's a shame. The world is now forever in chaos. Too bad. Yep. Thanks to you, the Pirate Master is gonna take over the world because you missed one cacklebat. Would you say this challenge was harder than the hula costume? I think the hula costume was easily the hardest. This challenge is hard, but in a good way. This challenge is hard, but it's hard in a good way. I actually really have enjoyed it. I really have enjoyed the challenge of this. The hula costume just felt completely cheap at points. I felt it kind of came off very cheap sometimes. Especially with how much damage you take. Especially with how much damage you take in that challenge. So yeah. But this challenge is definitely tricky. I may oh, don't you dare. I may try this challenge again with some of the other Shantae games. Like I might try Half Genie Hero with only with no heart squid, with no heart holders. Hula costume was New Game Plus, which makes sense. That happens a lot with games that have a New Games Plus that makes it extremely hard. Oh right, actually no. There is another challenge I hadn't tried yet. Because Half Genie Hero has like a quote-unquote hard mode. Yeah, that game has a quote-unquote hard mode. It's called Hardcore mode. Here it is. Half Genie Hero has like a hard mode that's called Hardcore mode. Maybe I'll try. Maybe that could be my next challenge. See if beating the game on hard mode. That would be a hard challenge. Imagine the first Shantae game without hard holders. Literal nightmare. Yeah, that game would be a literal nightmare. Would be a literal nightmare. Funny enough, I didn't find a lot of them. I didn't find a lot of the heart holders in the first game. I think my max health was 4? I can't remember. It's been so long since I played it. I did a let's play of it on my Nintendo Switch because I had it on my Switch. I don't have it on the PS4. I had it on the Nintendo Switch. I do have a let's play of it on this channel. That's just basically me playing it on the Switch. I think I only got like 4 I think I only got like 4 hearts in that game. And there was no fast travel. And there was no fast travel in that game. Really irritating. And I also hated there was no fast travel in that game as well. Now, you die so easily in that game, it's very irritating. And the other thing I didn't like about the first game is that when you had to find Roddy Tops, like, it was like, it's random. Like, it's like a random location where you find Roddy Tops and her wagon. Like, you gotta find Roddy Tops's wagon, and it's so random. It's like it'll appear in like a random spot throughout the map. So that can be considered. So that can be fast. That can be annoying. There is technically fast travel. Well, in the first game, oh, I didn't certainly get it. I definitely didn't get the fast travel. All right. Now that we've got all of them, now we can do this properly. And with only 8 lives, because that's how many hits I have, it's gonna be annoying. If you find 4 warp squids and give it to the squid hut room in the town, you'll be given the dance that teleports you to their respective town. There's even one for the zombie covenant, which eliminates the RNG of finding it. That's good. It's crazy that the final boss in this game can just literally one-shot you. Holy moly. It's actually gonna make that actually makes the other phases, don't you dare. That's actually gonna make the other phases really irritating. That's actually gonna make the other phases really irritating. Damn it! Should have seen that coming. Which of Risky's items is your least favorite? The gun? Yeah, Yeah. Hang on. The gun... The gun or the scimitar? The gun or the scimitar are my least favorites. The gun would be number one because it's so piss weak. Oh no, I'm gonna hate. Oh no, I'm gonna hate this. Because the cannons one-shot me, don't they? Yes, they frickin' do. Lovely. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this sucks. This is actually going to suck majorly. This is actually gonna suck majorly. Because I die in one hit. Oh, wow. I'm actually grateful I actually got the bad ending now because Jesus, this boss fight is going to literally suck with only 2 hit points. You need to be skillful at dodging, which I'm not. Which I am not. So all these potions literally just don't matter. they literally don't. So there is fast travel in the first game, but you got to put in the work for it. Yeah, that sounds yeah that kind of sounds miserable. Yeah, true. You would... No! You would find them by accident. Whew, that was lucky. Oh, come on! That's a little cheap, bro. I was really trying to hold on. I was really trying to hold on to that so I could get into the second phase. Hey. Wow. Well, I might as well throw this attempt away because, you know, I literally got screwed over. I am trying to keep that auto potion into the second phase, which is going to be a pain. Like clearly I need more auto heals, like obviously. Like obviously the answer is you need more. Like that's obvious. But I actually want to try it like this, you know? Like what's the fun in a challenge? What's the fun in the challenge if I just find an easy way out? It wouldn't really be much of a challenge, would it? Like, oh, here's the solution. Just freaking buy as many auto heals. Oh! Oh, you son of a bitch! I'm just gonna die to the cannon immediately. Full powered Pirate King. Time to get one. Time to get killed immediately. Oh wow. Oh wow. We've got to run. We've got to run. We've got to run so far. Oh, darn it. Well, I actually did. I got a lot further than I expected. I got a lot further than I expected. That was not bad. That was actually not a bad attempt. Oh, jeez. I need to keep that auto potion right up to the second phase. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. Sounds like a royal pain. Sounds like a royal pain, but I think I could probably do it. But I've been going for quite a while. And I think it's a time to wrap things up here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Be sure to hit like and subscribe. See you next time.